All in, and they're ready to go. Swift Ruler, the $1.50 favourite. Often they're racing. He's going to be back last and being hunted along as well in the early part by Pike, and She's a Split has gone straight back with him. Arabian Charm first to get going, led at the end of about 150. From on the outside, Manhattan Rhythm striding to second, a length and a half to Untamed Stare on the improve as well, getting around the outside of Brave Move, and on its inside, stablemate Blazing Fortune. A length off them came encroaching Carragain Boy back there in the field, Lucy Red. Swift Ruler back on the inside, appears to be awkwardly placed as they go down the side. He's over on the rails, and Pike, I think, just trying to angle off the fence at this particular stage. He's going up now in the centre, and outside of him dropping to the back is She's a Splinter. They work down the side approaching the 600, where it's Arabian Charm who leads the way. This lightly raced filly, Arabian Charm, from Manhattan Rhythm up running second. They're really bunching up. Lucy Red, Carragain Boy putting in their runs around the outside. They're going forward in front of Untamed Stare. Lucy Red's gone right off the track at the top of the straight. Now where's Pike? He's back there with the favourite, and he sees a run. He's driving through. Swift Ruler just got impeded there, so he's going to have to come around She's a Splinter, who's made a dash at them. She's a Splinter races up to Carragain Boy. Swift Ruler starts to hit overdrive. She's a Splinter joined now on the outside by Swift Ruler, goes up, grabs the lead close to home, gets the job done after getting into a little bit of bother in the straight. Swift Ruler has won from She's a Splinter, back third home Brave Move from Carragain Boy, Manhattan Rhythm, and then came encroaching a little flat, followed further back Untamed Stare. Arabian Charm dropped out after leading. It's back with Blazing Fortune and Lucy Red, who ran off very deep coming around the turn, pulling up there last. Swift Ruler, Willie Pike getting home the favourite. Just a couple of little moments in the straight there. He was back on the fence early, was able to push off, manoeuvre one away from the fence nearing the 700, and then was going for a run which subsequently closed on him, and he had to come around heels, and at that stage it was the heels of the runner-up She's a Splinter who was back with him but had made the move with an uninterrupted burst down the outside in deference to the favourite. However, all's well that ends well with the $1.50 elect. Swift Ruler back to back by Universal Ruler from Fast as the Wind for Oakland Park, Adam Durant, the Sangalli brothers, and trained by Adam Durant, W. Pike in the saddle. Getting home from She's a Splinter, Holly Knottle, the Splintex filly, again running a very good race. She's out of Tony May, trained by Josh Brown. Third, number 3, Brave Move by Playing God. Chris Parnham for Neville Parnham, and Carragain Boy is fourth in. 1-7-3-5 are the numbers, and it's a long neck 1 3/4. The time's 1:24.89 on this soft 6 rated track, and they've run home in 35.5, 35.50 the sectional. So he's had the 4 runs, 2 wins now. They've come back to back, and took some riding by Willie to get home over the top of She's a Splinter, who's an honest filly. Race number 3, the Tab Touch West Speed Platinum Series Heat. 1300 comes the next event. 17, 18, 19, 20, all the emergencies are out, and a big field capacity running in the next on the program. Favourite backers off to a very good start here, Lockie, after the first 2.
They are, Darren, but it wasn't without a few nervous moments there after the win of Swift Ruler. A terrific win from the 2-year-old who makes it back-to-back wins, and a nice win here this afternoon out to 1400 metres. I'll now catch up with long-term stable foreman in Jason Miller after the win of Swift Ruler. Jace, a few nervous moments throughout, but his class really prevailed late.
Yeah, it was a bit of a nervous watch. It wasn't going all our way at the top of the straight, but look, he's a classy horse, and when they got that bit of class, they can get you out of trouble quickly.
In the early stages of the race, he could barely keep up. Is that just a sign of a horse that perhaps next preparation will relish getting out to a mile plus?
Absolutely, yeah. I think on the type of horse and in himself, he looks like probably a mile type of horse. He's very scopy, leggy, and it's a good thing when they start relaxing, then can switch on and quicken.
Simply Thinking and Snippy Witch look like they've found reasonable races for them. Who do you like or prefer the most out of the pair?
Oh, look, both going well. It's pretty hard to knock Snippy Witch at the moment. He's running really good races, and he's honest, and I think he'll be right there.
Has Adam been leaning on you for some advice in terms of his becoming a father for the first time throughout this week? How's young Billy doing?
From all reports, well.
Good to hear. Well done here.
Thank you.
There's Jason Miller after the win of Swift Ruler, and here's Willie Pike.
Willie, looked as though you had the horse to get you out of trouble here. Looked like a pretty ugly race from our perspective.
Yeah, it was definitely very patchy in the run. Hard to just ride a normal, nice race. I got very lucky there. I was able to come back and out at the race probably was over, but he was still able to come back out around and pick him up. Very lucky, but yeah, just so patchy out there at the moment, the race.
Looks as though he's got a fair bit of ability. Last start he went straight past them. Today, as you mentioned, to find that trouble, check, go around and come again. It's pretty good for a 2-year-old.
Absolutely. Normally just not possible, even when you are better than them. But I just think as soon as he gets a nice flowing run, he'll destroy him and he'll love it. But at the same time, I'm happy to be on the board.
Lovely book of rides for you today. Rain line in the next. Horrible barrier. What do you do there?
Well, hopefully I don't find as much trouble as I did just then. So maybe the barrier will be good for me. Tough ass, big weight, wide barrier. Hopefully they just sort of forget about us a bit and we can be the forgotten horse, because she's been knocking on the door, but at the same time probably a little disappointing at her last two. So hopefully we can just be the underdog forgotten about and sneak up on them late.
Good luck the rest of the day.
Thanks, mate.
There's Willie Pike. He combines with Adam Durant and Swift Ruler for back-to-back wins in taking out race 2 here at Belmont Park.